Hey guys, how's it going? Robert Warshak here, and we're going to be going over some Reno or Pocket Galaxy Mage. This deck actually was one of our best performers so far. It took us on, I believe, an 8-game win streak into top 1000 Legend. It was pretty nice. Played really surprisingly fun, being able to play Luna's Pocket Galaxy, playing a bunch of 1-mana cards, and then combo that with like Archmage. And the Luna is actually really good. You can fill up your board full of really high-level monsters, have extra ones in hand, and draw a shit ton of cards, which is insane. So we're going to go over each and every card in the deck. I'm going to explain why it's in there, the combos that revolve around it. From there, we're going to head in some games. You're going to see the deck in action, and hopefully you enjoy that. Without further ado, let's take a look at Babbling Book. It's a 1-mana 1/1, and it adds a random mage spell to your hand. Most of the time, mage spells are pretty good. Also, keeping note that we do run the Book of Specters in this deck, so this deck is going to be a little bit more minion heavy than some other mages that are around there that maybe run like polymorphs and more just spells in general. I tended to put it a little bit more minion heavy, so our Book of Specters has a higher chance to draw 3 minions, and we don't actually discard a spell. Acidic Swamp Ooze, there's a decent amount of weapons out there. Paladins play weapons, hunters play weapons, and rogues play weapons, and all of those classes. And there's a lot of Zephyrus, and Zephyrus gives Tyrion, so Acidic Swamp Ooze is a pretty good pick in my opinion right now. Archmage, whenever you draw a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Like I mentioned, this is a very minion-heavy deck. Archmage in combination with Stargazer Luna, which says after you play the right most minion in your card in your hand, you draw a card. So you basically play Luna. You have Archmage. After you've played the Luna's Pocket Galaxy, making all your minions cost 1 mana, you basically can just play like as long as you're drawing minions on the right off the top of your deck, you're basically just going to be able to duplicate them. So you're going to have 2 copies in your hand, and you get to play 1, and you get to draw more. It's an insane combo, and when it pops off, you guys are going to enjoy. Book of Specters, 2 mana, draw 3 cards. This card is absolutely insane. Even if you draw 2, it's okay, but drawing 3 is crazy. Doomsayer, this is basically how we survive the early game. It's an absolute keep in the mulligan. 2 mana 07, at the start of the turn, he destroys all cards. So ideally, this popping off in the early stages of the game is really, really good. Zephyrus, again, one of the pros of playing a Highlander deck. We play this guy, and he generates the best card. How do you not play Zephyrus in a Highlander deck, right? He's just insane. Arcane Intellect, drawing cards is good. This deck does well when it has a bunch of cards in hand because it has like cards like Mountain Giant and things of that nature. So yeah, Arcane Intellect, really good. Messenger Raven, again, minion heavy. It's 3 mana, 3/2. Battlecry, discover a mage minion. So not only are you playing a minion, it's generating a minion, and it is a minion. Pretty good card. Mind Control Tech. I hate this card, but we got to put it in the deck because it's just really, really good. Your opponent has 4 minions. You basically just take one. You could high roll, you could low roll. It all depends, but most of the time, it's a pretty good card in general. Snip Snap falls under the same reason we play Ziliax. The card is just an insane neutral, is almost played in almost every single deck. Control, mid-range, and aggressive style decks all play Snip Snap. And I personally hate the card because he's played in every deck, but you got to play him because he's the best. Stargazer Luna, we went over that. The same reason we were in Archmage, drawing a bunch of cards is good. And because we play Luna's Pocket Galaxy, Luna's really good. If you don't play Luna's Pocket Galaxy, then you don't play Luna because most of the time you're not going to be able to play a bunch of cards from the top of your deck because they cost a lot of mana. Arcane Keysmith, 4 mana, 2/2, Battlecry, discover a secret, put it in the battlefield. Discovering a secret is good because we don't actually run any secrets. We don't run any secrets because we don't like spells. We want to play minions. So she's a minion that generates a secret that we don't have in our deck, which is good. Conjurer's Calling. Being able to use this on your big minions to generate 2 more big minions is really good. Using this on Sylvanas to take your opponent's minions and generating 2 6-drops is really good. Going ahead and let's say the opponent made like a huge Northshire Cleric, it's like a 1 mana 14/14. We can Conjurer's Calling the Northshire Cleric, kill it, and summon 2 1-drops. Most of the time, those 1-drops power levels like 2 or 3 attack, not a 14/14. Barista, surprisingly super powerful. So many times were we able to play Zephyrus and Reno and then be able to Barista them. Or on turn 7, we play Zephyrus and we Barista the Zephyrus. But overall, Barista was super, super good in this deck, and most of the cards in this deck have a Battle Cry, which makes her really powerful. Apple Bottom, it's a 5 mana 4/5 taunt, and it's restores 4 health to your hero, plus it's a Death Rattle. This deck does run N'Zoth, so all of the Death Rattles function with N'Zoth, plus it's a heal, plus it's a taunt. Ziliax, same reason Snip Snap's good. This guy's just insane. Blizzard, 6 mana, deal 2 to everything on your opponent's side of the board and freeze it. It's a really good card. How do you not play it? Defender, again, when I first reviewed this card from the new set, I was like, this card's okay. This card's insanely powerful. The fact that it comes back to life and dies again means when Ween is off and only one of these has technically died, it's going to summon 2 of them because of the Reborn effect. And the fact that they have to get through this and we heal for 6 through the 2 deathrattles is crazy good. Reno, probably one of the best mage cards in the deck. It's, again, we keep this in the mulligan almost every time. If your deck has no duplicates, we do 10 damage randomly split among all enemy minions, which is basically a full board clear by turn 6. If your opponent has more than 10 stats on the board by turn 6, you probably lost anyway. Sylvanas, again, death rattle card, works well with N'Zoth, works well with Conjurer's Calling, is annoying for your opponent to deal with. Archmage. There's actually not a ton of spells in this deck, so this is one of the hit or miss spots. I wasn't really sure about this guy. I mean, he performed okay. Playing a 1-mage Archmage with Luna's Pocket Galaxy is just powerful. We do have spells in the deck, and he is a card that your opponent must deal with, or you kind of just win. But there's probably maybe better cards to play instead of him. I'm not sure what they are. He's just a good card. I put him in here. If you want to test something else out, you're more than welcome to. Flame Strike, 7 mana, deal 4 damage to everything on your opponent's side of the field. It's, in my opinion, if you want to play the Tortolian, which discovers a spell in your deck and it casts it with random targets. That's one of the reasons we run Pocket Galaxy, Blizzard, and Flame Strike. All those cards, if Tortolian hits, are really good for us. There's a lot of other spells that have, like, random targets like Conjurer's Calling and things of that nature. We can't decide where that goes, but we always know if we pick, the Pocket Galaxy, Flame Strike, or Blizzard with this guy, it's really good, so that's why they're in the deck. Luna's Pocket Galaxy, 7 mana, change cost your minions in your deck to 1. A lot of the minions in this deck are fucking huge, so being able to reduce their cost to 1 is really, really good. Granted, you're not going to be able to pull this combo off every single game. Playing against aggressive decks, you just try to live. But against control decks, getting off a Luna's Pocket Galaxy on 7, most of the time will just win you the game. Same on Highlander decks, always play this guy. He's basically, you trade into a minion for free and you end up with 6/6 on the board, or you just play him on an empty board and he has Wind Fury and Divine Shield. Ragnaros, doing 8 damage to basically any minion on your opponent's side of the field or their hero at the end of every turn. It's really powerful. If they don't deal with him, they're probably dead. Tortolium, we went over that. Alexstrasza, really good card, dealing depending on how much damage you've dealt to your opponent, but you can use this offensively or defensively. Kalecgos, how do we not play this in a control mage deck? Being able to basically play the first spell every single turn for free is insane. Plus, it discovers a spell himself. Super, super good and really good with Conjurer's Calling. N'Zoth summons all of the deathrattles who have died, super value generator, and it's going to summon a bunch of taunts and healing effects and Sylvanas. It's good stuff. And then Mountain Giant, of course, because we draw a lot in this deck and because there's a lot of minions and our hand is most of the time full, this guy is going to cost, anywhere between 3 to 5 mana, and he's a really good Conjurer's Calling target. So with that, if you've enjoyed the deck and it actually does really well for you and you like it, throw a thumbs up. If the deck performs shitty and you're like, Rob, this deck absolutely sucks, throw a thumbs down. Really helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps me to determine if you like these kinds of videos and to keep doing them. So with that, let's head into it and enjoy. I just assumed he knew how to, because he used the Holy Wrath early, I just assumed he knew how to do his deck correctly. But it seems like he was just, that was bad. You know what I mean? Like, his deck can do 31 damage in a turn, and because the way he played it, I assumed he knew that's what he was doing, so apparently he didn't know what he was doing. So yeah, I could have won. So I guess I should have played around my opponent not knowing that they could kill me in a turn. If they would have played the deck correctly. Because he slammed Tharzan. On turn 6, he immediately played Tharzan. So I'm like, oh shit. He already has all of the combo pieces to do 31 damage in a turn. And then he played the Holy Wrath at the 5 mana card. So he could only do 25. So if I ever went above 25, he would never kill me. So I just assumed that that's what he was doing based on the way he was just playing cards out. But it looked like he had actually no idea what he was doing. He had no idea. I basically outplayed myself thinking about what he was doing. Next time I'll just assume my opponent's an idiot. What deck did you use to get to Legend? We used the... Why is this like this? It should be my channel, new extension. Oh shit, that's where it's coming. Right here. Easy Legend, Resurrect, N'Zoth Priest. It's on the YouTube channel. Should be 4th video down. An 8/8 Edwin on turn 4. All right, well that's basically impossible for me to kill. Yo, what's any fun decks to use? Give me a class Doom, and I can give you a fun deck. I actually have 0 plays. Fox. The reason I'm trading is because when I Reno, if he plays more minions, I want a guaranteed kill on everything he plays. Oh, what fun decks am I gonna play today? I mean, right now this is a Reno. This Reno Pocket Galaxy Mage has been pretty fun.
Give me a quest.
Now that Pocket Galaxy has been nerfed, no one plays this deck.
Winds of the south, come to my aid. Unleash
You missed the 5-mana Pocket Galaxy? Not at all. I didn't play the deck when it was 5 mana. The deck was fucking stupid. Whenever a deck is really popular, I do not play it. I'm not playing Shaman right now because the deck is broken. I refuse to play Shaman. Unless it's Control Shaman. No one plays that deck. Wow, that was a really good randomly generated weapon. I could like, I think Tortolian into Blake Blizzard or Flame Strike is the best play. Actually, I could have no, I'm not doing that. So today a coworker thought China made up all of Asia and didn't know what Korea was. Did you fire him? I'm just kidding. Just because people don't know geography, you shouldn't hold that against them. Like, there's a lot of stuff that people think is common knowledge that I don't know. Like, when I was in Europe and I was asking my sister, like, all these questions just about, like Europe and, like, where we were going and, like, what those places had in common with each other, she was like, are you an idiot? I was like, no, I just don't know because I don't care. Like, I don't care enough to, like, go out of my way to, like, learn it. I guess I use this first. Alright, so I look for the flame thing. Now I'm gonna take a little bit and pretend like I don't know what I want. What is this deck called again? This is, you can call it Pocket Galaxy Mage, Reno Mage, Highlander Mage, Singleton Mage, Zephyrus Mage, Big Mage, N'Zoth, Highlander, Pocket Galaxy, Zephyrus Mage. One of my favorite, oh god, am I dead? Yeah, Leroy Dagger. Oh shit, I'm not dead? Hogs, boys. What deathrattles have I played? 0. Sick. I've actually played 0 deathrattles. That is fantastic, boys. Alright, Blizzard or Flame Strike. Hogs.
Your presence offends me.
I'm ready.
Grenade for ya.
So fun.
I'm trying to line up for a Pyroblast Caligos next turn. Oh! Is that active? No. Okay. Alright, I need 3 damage. I need 3 damage. Damage needed 3. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. Alright, what is the...
Ooh, daddy.
This isn't 8 mana.
Anyone know Deathwing?
So this could give me Rag.
JK.
Or I could draw. Nothing in my deck does damage besides Zephyrus. I've got 16 cards left. Rag's not a guaranteed kill. Caligos. It's probably draw. Alright, it was most assuredly not draw.
Goodness gracious.
Let's go, baby.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Okay. Holy shit, Ponce! What the hell? Ponce with 100 banger? Anyone know Deathwing's death rattle? It would have happened to be discard your hand. Oh my god, yesterday's freaking shit. Oh my god, Ponce, dude. That's huge, dude. Thank you so much. Holy shit, and that... Holy shit for that dono and holy shit for that game. Yo, can we get some, like, hype for Ponce for dropping a fucking 100 bomb? Can we get some ayayas, maybe a couple burritos, and 1 okay? Just 1 okay. Jesus, man, that's huge. Like, I picked Big Game Hunter. I played Zephyrus, and then I picked a Big Game Hunter that I literally never used. I played a Caligos that died to pressure played immediately. Like, I pinged instead of mind control tech Renoing. I played Zephyrus to get a Tyrion that didn't matter because we didn't even have N'Zoth. Like, that game was like an orchestrated symphony of bad plays. It was like a compounding bad playness.
Happy Hallows End.
We're going against Magic Turtle. How are we the same legend rank? Look at this. How is this possible? Look at this. I'm 1320, and he's 1320. Who's the one who's actually 1320? What's going on here? I thought each and every person had their own rank. What's happening? This is some fiddlesticks. Oh shit, Water Ellie, that's pretty good.
Hope you like my invention.
I'm gonna have to Zephyrus that card out. Gotta kill that guy. My 2 losses was to another priest because I didn't think he played Master Spell to a N'Zoth rogue. Oh, yeah, Master Spell to a Nazoth Rogue. Well, that priest deck normally loses to Nazoth Rogue because they can just keep making Nazoths, but it depends how fast they are because you can get your stuff out quicker than they can because you have mass resurrect. And they actually have to draw into the Nazoths. You can merely just seance the Nazoths. So. It was never play Barista there. Ooh, good top kick. Rob, I gotta get going. I'll catch the stream tomorrow. Sounds good, man. See you later, Basher. Thanks for hanging out. And appreciate the Twitch Prime you gave earlier. I don't know if you already... Yeah, you did follow the channel 4 hours ago. Pogs. Actually followed before the stream started. Nice. I slam that guy. This could hit Pocket Galaxy, but Rag is a big threat. Rag is probably just better. Oh no, he was playing like the exact same deck, but he had a Mass Dispo with Quest and he had big minions after all AA was used, so he silenced the board and went face. Oh shit. Sounds like the deck I was playing. Oh shit, is this the Mechathune deck? Flame Strike or Pocket Galaxy? I mean, Flame Strike looks good, but Pocket Galaxy is probably just better. Pocket Galaxy allows for us to do a lot of wacky things. That's the good things with running very little spells in the deck, that the Tortolian most of the time is gonna hit what you need. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells in our whole deck right now. 2 of them are AoE, 2 of them are draw, 1 of them is Pocket Galaxy. When I play him, we're probably gonna get Pocket Galaxy, 1 AoE, and 1 draw, which is like all of the options, right? The worst one is probably just Conjurers, but it's only bad if there's more minions. If you play Tortolian by himself, and then you hit a Conjurers, you basically get 2 8-drops. So I guess first things first, we play Caligos and we look for like a Flame Strike or something.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Arcane Explosion. It's actually just really good. Works for me. Blizzard would have worked. Flame Strike would have worked. Arcane Explosion would have worked. What is it called? The deal 5 damage to everything would have worked. Tons of things would have been perfectly fine there. All right, so this is actually going to be pretty insane this turn. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right. That happens. I kind of care about... I need to play a... That costs 0 mana.
What to do?
This is probably better.
Time runs out on me.
Double pump as a Reno extra Star Whip, high mountain ice room for mana slides coming right up.
Okay. So that was fun. Now that's what we call a turn.
Hope you like my invention.
That's a big, strong turn.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Heck XD. She could have shadow stepped the guy that heals him to 30. That would have actually probably been a pretty good play.
TC-130 into
All right, that sucks for me. He took the best minion. So now he can kill... He could actually kill both of my 4/6s and my 4/5s. That's very uncool. That was like his best roll. Yeah, the mind control tech, shadow step, mind control tech. Yikes. I was definitely not playing around that, Mr. Turtle. Oh, this doesn't have rush. Never mind, he can't attack with it. For some reason, I thought he could attack with that guy. All right, we're good then. All right, 9, 10.
What to do? What to do?
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
Rush. Wind Fury.
Unleashed. 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 Commence annihilation.
Okay.
To do.
All right, this has 5, so I can do this. Ping, attack, conjures, and then look for a decent secret here. Counterspell, I suppose. So we're at 12, 13. There's no damage in our deck, so Caligos could find damage. The Yogbucks. We've already done Lunas, so it really doesn't do anything. I suppose we pick a Yogbox. Just as like an oh shit precaution. Also, the question is, how do we not have Alexstrasza in this deck right now? What do I take out for Alexstrasza, guys? The Hungry Crab? We haven't used the Hungry Crab a single time. Draw 3, they cost 0.
I give up.
And then the Kansamida. Is the 7-9 not a mech? He is. You are right.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Alright, I think this hand is good, right? Against Priest, that is. There's a song that I want to listen to, but it's not popping up. Feels bad, man. This is a very value hand we got. We don't play anything because we want to be able to play the giant on like 4 or 5. And then maybe he lives. So he's playing combo. If I play this, it gives me lightning bolt.
Your wish is my suggestion.
The only reason I do this because there's the chance that this guy's gonna live and I'm gonna be able to barista this guy next turn. Not next turn, but the following turn. Yeah.
Speak to me.
Alakazam!
Yeah, the likelihood that Zephyrus lives is very high.
The end begins.
Cool.
Double pump Azarano, extra Star Whip, high mountain ice room for mana spice coming right up.
I don't think attacking into the... Maybe attacking into the Alkalite was better there. Yeah, it looks like it probably was. But this is going to give me a silence anyway. So if he just makes that card big, I'm just going to Zephyrus and silence it. I also could use Conjurer's Calling. I can also make him overdraw a shit ton of cards. Here, dude. Look at the crystals flying, boys. Look at the crystals flying.
My hand is too full. Hand is too full.
None of the combo cards. We actually milled 0 combo cards.
Speak to me.
In the light's name.
So trade, ping, hit. If I play giant, I can't. Oh, I can play. All right, cool.
Magic!
Trade, trade. Ping. Mill a card. Inner fire. All right, that's one piece. Normally, you're not supposed to let this deck draw, but because we have Zephyrus in hand, if he goes for Big Daddy Long Slong plays, we just silence that shit.
Life is an afterthought.
Okay, you have 3 mana. You have 0 mana. You have a Circle of Healing. You have a Silence onto a Giant. Hogs. You have a Circle of Healing that draws no cards. Hogs.
You have better.
Well, that's what you like. You like that right there, boys. You like that shit. Oh shit, we're at 119 subs, boys. That's so sick.
You asked for
We're chilling around 120. It's a good ass number. Appreciate everybody for Appreciate everybody who's been subbing recently, the resubs, the big ass donations from like Ponce. A lot of people who are first timers tuning in. It's good shit. Last like 2 weeks of streaming has been fantastic. So many fresh names, so many returning names. Dude was definitely tilted. Oh yeah. Yo, what are we trying to do tonight, Azur? What's on the menu tonight? I really don't feel like doing I mean, if we could do Sunken Temple and I can get that, is there any way to do Sunken Temple quicker than what we did? Because that shit took forever. Tonight I got a date. Ooh, Azur.
I've had the time of
Azur
my
with the
life.
date.
No, I've never felt this way
Oh,
before.
Korean Jesus with the gifted sub. Yo, I'm waiting for the sub thing to update so I can show you guys. Yo, thank you, Korean. Yo, Matt. Nice suit. Hopefully Matt's here. So you gotta catch up? I do, because you can do Blackrock. All right, so me and Tony will probably do some shit tonight then. I don't know if I'm just supposed to play Ronaldo here. Ronaldo seems to be all right. Because then next turn I can play Zephyrus and then I can play Barista on them both again. You're gonna do BRD now? No! You can't do BRD without us? The hell? Alright. Give me the Zephyrus. Tundra Rhino. Fucking XD, dude. Dude, copying these guys is insane. There it is, boys. 120 subs. Feels good, looks good, is good. We back up there with the big ones. We're going on Twisting Nether turn.
Put your faith in the light.
Half my quests are for it. I gotta clean that shit up. Alright, alright. Where do you get all of your BRD quests? Azur, do you remember? Where you got like a chunk of them? This looks like a... I don't think this is Mechathune. I think this is just Nazoth quest Warlock.
Magic! Magic! We're gonna have some fun.
It might have been better to trade Barista to play around MC Tech. I'm not gonna play around MC Tech, but there was merit for it. I guess I'll play Babbling Book to increase my chances to play around MC Tech. Burning Steps, all right. Yeah, there's a lot of places to quest. I've got a quest in Feralis, Blasted Lands, Plague Lands, Burning Steps, we're not Wintergrasp, Wintervale or some shit, Winterlands, or yeah, Winterlands or some shit. There's so many places to quest at 50 plus. Winter Spring. Yeah, that's what's called, Winter Spring. Is there a lethal here? By Zephyrus? No, I don't think there's a lethal here.
I wonder.
Magic!
That's bad.
Name, please.
There's just so many big cards in this deck. It's crazy how much like just oomph this deck has. That's fine. Fine. He knows I have the second Zephyrus because it got baristed.